Tortuga and the start of turn 6 of our Scotland Yard playthrough. Now there's been a little bit of discussion online about the interest of these videos, and I apologise that they're a little bit dry. They're not really sort of showing the planning that's going on behind the scenes. So in light of that, one of my players has actually been creating for everybody on our side a little flash animation to show that where Mr. X could possibly be. And considering that all my players are using that to base their moves on anyway, I figure that it might as well be that you guys can see what's going on there as well. So what I'm going to do now at the start of every video, I have these black beads. What I'm going to do is I'll place them on the board to show you the possibilities of where Mr. X could currently be, and that'll show you what the players are actually basing their moves on. So I'll just put these beads on the board now and give you an idea of the possibilities of the places that Mr. X could be hiding. Alright, so as it stands now, these are all the locations where Mr. X could possibly be. Now again, this is in no way reflective of the normal way this game's played. All this sort of information just has to be worked out verbally by all the players at the board. But as I said, considering that my players are already using this information themselves and building this information themselves, I figure, why not, I might as well share it with the rest of the public. Big thanks to my brother-in-law John, who's actually the one who's working this out and producing little flash animations for us behind the scenes. Yeah, so this will give you some idea about what the players are basing their moves on. So what we'll do now is we'll just move on with the normal flow of players we normally do, starting of course with Blue. Blue's going to be taking a taxi and travelling to 191. Again, trying to cover this side of the board and be in close proximity to anything that might happen over here. Yellow is going to take a bus to 153, coming down here. Purple is going to take an underground to 163, again cutting off this area here. Pink is going to take a bus down to 184. Now unfortunately, because of the way the beads are placed, you can't really see, but he can follow this line here to 184, thus taking Pink to the first possible location that Mr. X could be, but he is not captured. Mr. X is not there. Alright, and Green will be taking a taxi to 156. Alright, so as you can see, the players have all possibilities of where Mr. X is pretty thoroughly tied down. So we'll see how Mr. X responds, keeping in mind that of course Mr. X, as his next move, not this move, will have to appear on the board, so things are looking pretty dire for me at the moment. But we'll see what he does now. Alright, and for Mr. X's 7th move, he has taken a taxi, which is no real surprise because all of the possible locations he could have been only are taxis. Taxi stops, that is. So right, we'll see how the players respond to that. I'm actually going to change up my format a little bit next time. I'm going to do the next video turn with the reveal for Mr. X's next turn. And then what I'm actually going to do after that, immediately after that, I'm going to release a crime spree video of the first, 8 moves of the game, just to show my decision making, so all you guys can ridicule me for my poor decisions, or fantastic decisions as the case may be. Because obviously my planning for the first part of the game obviously doesn't really matter now because the players are going to see where I am anyway. So with that, I'll sign off for this video and I'll see you next time. Thank you once again for watching Tortuga.